Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be reviewing the Itel Power Tank. This is a 1 kilowatt solar generator or power station that you can use to power your appliances like your television, your refrigerator, laptop, power bank, standing fan, and whatnot. We're going to be talking about this device starting from the build itself. So as for the outputs, you can see it has two outputs here, just your standard sockets, the kind you find in your wall sockets. You can see these are AC outputs, and it also has a third output here, which is a USB output. You can use this one to charge your phone, power bank, your laptop without needing a charger, like connecting directly to the device itself. As for the inputs, that's the charging. You have AC input here, which is for your grid or your NEPA light, depending on where you live, and this one is for PV, which is photovoltaic. This one is for your solar panels. As for the AC, you can charge at 1000 watts max, and for the solar panel option, you can charge at 400 watts max. Coming to the output side of things, these two ports here can output 500 watts max. That's combined, not separately. So two of them together, 500 watts of maximum output you can get from them. So with 500 watts, you can see you can charge your laptops and all of that, even your television and mini refrigerators. But you cannot have too many devices plugged in at the same time because it's just 500 watts. It's not like it's 1000 or 2000 or whatnot. Next thing to talk about here now is the charging. How fast does this actually charge? I'm going to be talking about the one I've tried, which is the AC charging, not solar panel. So it charges at 1000 watts and it can go 0 to 100 in around 1 hour and 45 minutes or 1 hour and 15 minutes, depending. Another thing I've not talked about is the fans, part of the build. You can see right here, it has two fans and of course the vents for air intake. So two fans running here and the air coming out of this place to keep the device itself cool. As for the indicators, it has an LED screen, also has multiple indicators depending on whether something is plugged in or there is an issue. There are other indicators there that turn on, but you can see the percentage. It shows you instead of having maybe 4 LED lights to show you 25, 50, 100%, this one actually has an indicator that tells you the exact percentage, as the exact charge state of the battery at that point in time. So the overall build quality, everything is metal. Everything here is metallic, which is very good because most other power stations in the same price range actually use plastic, but Itel actually went all out to use some metal on this. Also has a handle that you can use to carry it. As you can see, this handle is retractable. You can raise it up or pull it down when you are not using it. And another thing that I do like about the build quality, you can see how sleek this is. It's very, very compact. It has quite a slim body. It does not really occupy space. You can even put this in your backpack without. Yes, it has weight. Yeah, it weighs more than 10 kilograms, but that's still manageable, to carry this thing around your backpack. There's another feature that it has, that's charging feature, which is called pass-through charging or bypass charging, which means while you are charging this thing, you can plug in your devices at the same time, and instead of the device recharging itself, like recharging this battery while using the same battery for your devices, it's going to take power directly from the source. So this feature actually helps protect your battery and less stress on the battery. Instead of charging and discharging, it's taking it directly from that source, and when the source goes off, like when it's plugged out, it immediately switches to the battery and using the battery to power the devices that you plugged in. Let's say if the battery was supposed to maybe get down to 80% capacity in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, maybe this gives you an extra 2 to 3 more years. So another part of this power station that I actually like is the fan. The fans don't make a lot of noise. It's actually quite low noise. So if you're someone that does things like video editing, voiceovers, you don't want noise in your background, and as you're working, you still want power all the time, but you don't want noise in the background. So this device staying close to you, let's say on the floor while you're working on your table, will not actually interrupt with whatever you are doing because the fan noise is actually quite low. It uses two fans here. For those who are curious, the two fans are 12 volts, 0.1 amperes, which means 1.2 watts on this. But so once the fans are running, it's taking about 2.4 watts of power to actually power these fans. So that's the energy you're losing when the fans are on. So the fans turn on automatically when inverter is heating up inside, because these inverters they come with thermometers, so the thermometers inside actually can dictate when it's getting hot, and then the fans automatically turn on and go off when everything is cooler. So as you are charging it or you are using it, the fans will turn on at intervals and also go off at intervals. So who is this power station for? This power station is mostly targeting consumers like students or bachelors, people that live alone in single room apartments. Even if you live in a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom apartment, but maybe you're a tech person, you work online, you work remote, and you don't really have money to afford big solar systems. You just want something that will power your laptop, your power bank, your phones, maybe a mini refrigerator, your standing fans. Why the lights off? This power station will serve you and serve you very well. Also, if you want to go off grid for some time, people that work in areas like construction, or those people that have to leave their homes and go spend days at a construction site or something, this can also serve you. You want to go camping, retreat, this can actually serve you, because on moderate usage, as phone and laptop, it can easily take you 2 to 3 days. So when you're using just your phone, this can easily do a week plus for you. So I forgot to mention the exact weight of this device. Though I already said it weighs over 10 kg. I couldn't find the exact weight on the manual, but the information I find online says it weighs 10.02 kilograms. That's the only thing. I don't have a scale to actually check the weight of this device. And I have not checked exactly how much power it actually holds. 1 kilowatt is just the rated power. What does it actually hold or give you in real life? I've not been able to test that for now. So as to the price of this device, this currently you can get for 340,000, but I know a lot of others are selling for 380 and there, but you might even get it for 320, but currently it goes for 340,000, which is about $200 to $220 or thereabouts. So is this a solid buy for the price range? Sounding yes. It's actually worth the money, but before you buy, make sure it's actually good enough to serve you, so you don't complain or regret because you bought something that is actually not meant for you.